Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Now we are studying class 6 geography and we are in the first lesson. Okay, in the first lesson we are going to we have discussed about the solar system in the previous class, and up to now we have discussed up to here. Now we are going to discuss about the planets. See, planets have two movements. They are rotation and revolution. These are two movements of every planet. Okay, now the rotation means the planet itself will be rotating itself. Okay, and revolution means the planets revoluting means moving around the earth, around the sun. Suppose this is the sun, which is in the middle of whole solar system, and the planets move in a special way. They have special way like this. There are 8 ways. Okay, 8 ways we have. Now in this ways the planets will be revolving means moving around the sun, and sun gives the earth. They will do rotation and revolution at a time. They will revolute while rotating. Okay, now they revolute around the sun in a special way called as orbit. What it is? Orbit. Okay, now suppose we see here the there is some separate time for rotation and revolution for every planet. Okay, and the inner planets are here: this Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. These are between sun and asteroid belt, and this Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are after asteroid belts, so they are called as outer planets. Now here if you see, these are now Mercury is nearest to the sun. It takes 88 days, means days according to our earth. The day is according to our earth, that is 24 hours. It takes 88 into 24 hours for a one rotation only, not revolution. And Venus is called as twin of earth because it is nearly the same shape of our earth also. That is why it is taken it is called as Earth's twin. Now up to August 26, 2006, we have Pluto also as our Pluto. Now you see here Pluto. This is also considered as a planet, but when in the August 2006, in a meeting of International Astronomical Union IAU, took a decision that Pluto is not a planet. Why it's not a planet? Because it is a dwarf planet. For becoming a dwarf planet, there are some things, that is, they don't have specific orbit because of this, and sometimes they what we call the dash with some other planets. That is why these are called as dwarf planets. That is why Pluto is also dwarf planet. It is took over from the planets. Now we will learn about our planet Earth. Okay, now Earth is the third planet, which is also inner planet from the sun. Okay, the Earth is only the planet which having life and Earth in the solar system. Okay, only life and Earth. Now its shape is in the way of geoid, means I'll explain it. uh, I'll explain it, don't worry about it. What is a geoid shape? See here, sorry. Now if you see here, this is a geoid shape. Why this is geoid shape? Because here in the north pole and south pole, it will be somewhat flat, but in the circle, everywhere it's in the way of circular. It will be curve. Suppose if a ship moves on the earth, suppose now it will start here and it will go, and here it will go in a same direction for some moment at the north pole and south pole. Then at north pole and south pole, it will be somewhat flat in, they will go in a flat, means straight direction at the north and south pole. That is the geoid is specially made for the earth. Geoid means having like a earth like, what, earth like shape. Next page. Now this is also called as blue planet. Why? Because when it is seen from the space, it looks like blue color because of the 71% of our earth consisting of water, which are in the color of blue. That is why it is called as blue planet. Here there is oxygen. That is why we can see uh, there exists life on the earth. And here, see here, do you know the light travels at the speed of 3 million kilometers per second? 3 million kilometer per second. But taking this also, the light from the sun, it takes nearly 8 minutes to reach it. 8 minutes means you can think how much distance is earth from the sun. Okay, next we are going to learn about the moon. See, moon is called as natural satellite of earth, because it is formed naturally. Why it is called as satellite? Because this moon is also a celestial body, but every planet actually it revolves around the sun, but here moon revolves around the earth. That is why moon is called as the natural satellite of the earth. Now it is 3 lakh 3 3 billion, it's nearly 3,84,400 kilometers away from our earth. Okay, the moon takes 27 days to revolve around the what, its earth. Now it has the mass of only 1/4 of earth, nearly 27 days. Okay, now the interesting fact box here tells us that Neil Armstrong, in the mission of the Apollo 11 of the NASA's mission, from that Neil Armstrong went onto the moon, and he is the first man. Now Neil Armstrong is the first person to step on the moon on 21st July in the year of 1969. Okay, now here in this box you will learn about what is an artificial satellite. Artificial satellite means human made satellite are made by humans, and this will also have separate orbit. Okay. Next page we are going to discuss about asteroids. What are asteroids? They are also other celestial bodies which are between Mars and Jupiter. See here, if you observe this, here if you see here, there is an asteroid belt here. These asteroid belt is composed of big rocks which are called as asteroids, and these are between Mars and Jupiter. Mars and Jupiter. Sometimes what happens is these asteroids come to the atmosphere of different planets and causing much damage. When okay, they by this asteroid bombardment, the dinosaurs have been endangered. This is a theory, very which is very old. The dinosaurs have ended because of this asteroid. Some members used to remember, and there are small pieces of rocks which revolve around the sun like planets. Means they are also like celestial bodies called as meteorites. Okay, meteorites, these come to the planet's atmosphere. Any planet don't have atmosphere except Earth in the solar system, but we used to think when it comes to solar system, when it comes to the atmosphere. Now when these meteorites enter our Earth's atmosphere, then what happens? They start to burn, and after coming to the land, they become a small piece out of a huge piece. Okay, out of a huge rock, it's becomes small rock due to the burning from the atmosphere. Okay, in this way the meteorites will be explained. Now here if you see here a white color thing, this is our Milky Way galaxy, in which solar system is being there. Milky Way galaxy. Now what is this galaxy? Galaxy is something but huge system. Huge system. Huge system of billions of stars, not one or two, billions of stars, and solar systems like solar system and composed. There are many galaxies in this way, like our Milky Way galaxy. And if we combine all these galaxies, what we get is the universe, the bigger system of the space. We don't know is there any up layer of the universe. The scientists are researching still, and this is what we study in our lesson, the Earth in this solar system. Everything have been told here, and thank you for watching our video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel for more updates. Thank you, and we will meet once again.